Happy Monday, everyone, and you know what time it is. It's time for the Monday Report. This report is on Labor Day, so happy Labor Day for you, and this is for the week ending September 2nd, 2023. This is Ted's Take. I'm Ted Mosley, your local real estate expert, and I'm covering Orange and Seminole counties in the state of Florida. So let's get right to those numbers, shall we? So hey, some interesting numbers last week, and the big one there, take a look at that. 384 new listings last week. That's down 27%. Now we're coming up on the end of summer, so that means fewer people are probably looking to list. That's also going to tighten up inventory, and you know what that means, folks. That means the prices are probably going to jump. Now the 4-week average was about 453, so this is actually a pretty significant drop. Again, it's the end of summer. Maybe a lot of people didn't want to put their homes on the market going into Labor Day weekend. Don't know, but I can tell you right now that was a big jump. The number of houses that went pending during the week, 544. That's up about 6%. So again, we saw that increase in things that are selling and sold or looking to go under contract. Because if you look at those sold numbers, there we are at 539. That's up 13% from the previous week. And over the 4 weeks preceding this, we were looking at about 476 homes per week. Now, the number of expireds jumped a little bit too. Now, if you think about this, though, you know the average contract, 4 to 6 months, generally speaking, and then the contract will generally, the listing agreement will generally expire, right? So you see 37 new homes entered the expireds list last week. That's up 131% from the previous week. On average, we see about 26. I think last week it was a little bit lower last week. But what this is saying is that those are homes that probably were looking to capture the market early on, get that summertime bustle, and overprice the homes. So, again, we're going to talk about this a little bit later on the next slide, but this is one of those things where you really want to bring in an expert to price that property correctly so you can sell it. So as I've been doing the last couple of weeks, I've been taking a little bit deeper dive on Orange and Seminole counties and just looking at other factors that are going on. Average days on the market, that was jumped a little bit from last week. We're up to 34 days average days on the market. Again, that's not bad. 30 days, a month or so. That's not a bad time. The median days on the market, that's moving to the right just a little bit by about a day, right? So normally the median number of days is about 9. It was about 9 for a very long time, and now it's moved a little bit. People that are pricing their homes right are still getting 99% of their list price. That hasn't changed. That really hasn't changed all summer. That's been pretty good. But here's one of those things that I am looking at, and that's the median listing price. Median listing price or selling price rather for a 3-2 home is moving up again. I think it was $397 or something like that last week. I don't have the number right in front of me, but I can tell you it was below 400 last week, and now it's above 400 this week. So it's definitely something we're going to want to keep an eye on. You saw that there's numbers on the previous slide where inventory was lower. That's going to put pressure on that median price. And I'm going to continue something here. I'm going to add a slide to this. All right, let's put a pretty bow on this for the week. As you can see, that inventory number, those numbers are going down. That number of houses in inventory is going down. That's going to put pressure on prices. You're going to likely see prices increase, the cost of a home increase. If you're in the market to buy a home, please reach out to me or another local real estate professional. I would prefer myself, so that we can get you qualified and get you into that home now. I say this every week. The best time to buy was last year. The next best time to buy is now. That is going to be a mantra that's never going to change. I don't care what the talking heads in the media are saying about the market. All the indications that we're getting is that the market is really not softening. The market is really not slowing. It is still a seller's market out there, which means if you're a buyer, you have to be ready to move when the right thing comes along. You have to be qualified. You have to have an expert at your side who can guide you along the way. So listen, have yourself a great week. I know it's a little bit of a shorter week for some of us, or some of you out there anyway. And we'll see you next Monday. Until then, take care.